So now that I have my grid, my surface, I'm going to try and change the Z according to the different heights. Let's see how we can do that. We're almost there. Okay, so, right, so what do we do next? So we've already seen, okay, this is where we create all the faces. And here was the place where I was setting everything to Z equal to 0. But I don't need to set everything Z equal to 0. That was only done because I want to simplify things at this stage. So this is a good time to basically look up our image and get the pixel intensities. So somehow I need to be able to convert this image to a two-dimensional array, and in this way I can get like grayscale values. I don't remember how to do that, so I'm going to look up. So image module, let's see if there's anything that gives me the data or some raw data. What is the raw data? I don't know. I'm going to just do some Google search to see how I can convert this to NumPy, but I think I found it. So here is an example of converting an image to a NumPy array. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to reduce this resolution just so I can execute this much quicker. So 50 by 50 should be fairly easy to run. I'm going to image NumPy, and I'm going to put here gray underscore image. And I just want to see what kind of NumPy is this. It should be a two-dimensional NumPy. Okay. I don't know what this extra number is for. And the second number is always 255. So there's two numbers here. One is 8, the other one is 255. And it seems like the only one that changes is the first number, and the second number is always the same. So NumPy peel image convert to NumPy array. Let's see what I get. No notifications, thank you. So the same function I used. So in this case, the array has 3 coordinates. Oh, this one looks okay because there's three colors, right? I was expecting only one. It's the same type of thing, right? Shouldn't be the same. It shouldn't be different to say np.array or np as array. Same notation. It's the same thing, there's just different names. Right. So which mode I'm in? So LA. What is mode LA? Oh, there's an alpha channel, I think. So the reason why I have an extra number is because I have an alpha channel, which I don't need. And my alpha channel is always, there is no, it's not transparent. So I'm going to try and remove the alpha channel. Okay, let's do with a smart NumPy thing. Let's see. I want to pick only the first column, and I want to get rid of the second column, right? So I'm going to drop it in the same way. Let's try and, so here, let's see. Is it like this one? I don't remember. Let's try. No. I think it was something like this. Okay. So something this one. Okay, I got it. So, like this. No, hang on. Why is it not working? Oh, I think I misunderstood something fundamental. Just trying to be clever and not working here. So NumPy, let me just, I know you can do this in NumPy. NumPy drop second dimension. So there's a squeeze. Don't like this squeeze. Don't get it. Okay. I'm not clever enough, it seems. I need to use Stack Overflow. Oh, honestly, what does this mean? So NumPy has slicing on steroids, right? If you have seen slicing before, then you haven't seen any slicing because NumPy is much better. So here it's giving me an example of the dimension that we want to use. So we keeping the first two dimensions and dropping the third. In my case, I just want to do. Did I not do that just now? Okay, let's do things in not try to do everything the same way. Right? First one is a colon and then 0. And that should be it. What's going on? Oh, this is not even separated. This is part of the same thing, is it? It's one element. Okay, I need to drop. So it's no, I thought it was 2 dimensions, but actually it's a string with these 2 values. Alpha. I need to remove the alpha channel. Okay, so let's see. So this is my coding, Stack Overflow. So remove alpha channel. I want something simple. 1 line, please. So I can, it's not really my cup of tea. Ah, come on. I'm the one who's using alpha channel. Come on. So I don't need this for anything. So I've removed the alpha channel, and now I'm expecting, I don't even need this anymore. So I should only see 1 number. Okay, this is my mesh. Only single digits. These are all pixel intensities, okay? So I could just say, okay, this is like the same type of dimensions, right? So each row, so how do I count the number of columns? So how do I count the number of dimensions in NumPy? Okay, let's find out. NumPy count number of dimensions. Oh, okay. Of course I know this. Shape. So let's print the shape. Print shape. Not here. Image NumPy dot shape. And let's see what it says. Okay. Okay, so remember 50/50 is our maximum size, and then it was, I don't know if this is number of rows or the number of, we'll find out if I check. Let's do this. Print image size after resizing. It's a gray image, not size. 50. So 50 is the width, 38 is height. So here in NumPy it says the opposite. This is the height and this is the width. So if I wanted to access the Z value, for now I'm just going to do image NumPy. So the first one will be will be the Y. No. Yeah, it will be the Y. Let me just see which one is it. So 50 is the width, and then 38 is the height. 50 is the width, and 38 is the height. And here, this is the width. So this is where ncos goes, and this is the rows, n rows. Okay, I think this is correct. So let's just print it out. Seems like it adds up. Okay, if I was to just set the Z to this, right? I'm going to show you what happens. Copy and paste. here. So z equal to, yeah, it's going to be a very wild surface. Okay, and I'm going to download the surface and we'll see how it looks like. Object mode, so I'm going to delete this. I'm going to import the new one, the new surface, which should be very exquisite, to say the least. Look, and I was expecting this for a start. Look, it looks almost like a castle. It doesn't look like a little bit, but that's because I didn't set. I need to define a max height for my lithophane, right? So just to give you an idea, let's go into our drawing board. Okay, so this is our surface, right? So I've kind of created the points here, and they are, just think this, right? So the pixel intensity of the image goes from 0 to 255. So the point could be somewhere here, could be somewhere here. It goes wild, right? So I need to define a max height up to which a point can go, and then multiply that number. Basically, it's going to be our max bound, right? So I'm going to transform each point so that, for example, if it's 255, it's going to be equal to max height. If it's like 0, it's going to be 0. If it's going to be 100, it's going to be like maybe 10 or something, right? In order for me to determine that. Okay, so right. This is a very simple lithophane, right? Then we can get more complicated, right? So let's do this. Just add a little bit of. I think this is the last code I need to do for this tutorial, or you know, and then we have something that maybe we can use and we'll build up in the next video or so. So Z, it's not Z, right? So pixel intensity equal to image NP. Okay. So what I should do, I should get the lowest pixel and the highest pixel. And again, I'm going to be looking at NumPy wizard stuff that I don't remember, but I know if I just look it up, I'll be able to figure it out. So NumPy, it's almost like a min and a max. I know you have a function you can. If I'm trying to be lucky, I will just guess this is going to be something like. So I have created here my NumPy, right? How about I just do something like max image NumPy and print it. I know NumPy allows you to do something like this, but I'm not sure whether I have the right notation or not, which I don't. Oh, that's because I didn't specify the right name. Okay, let's see. NumPy finding number with highest value. Don't need to find the index, but I want to know. Okay, NumPy dot. Okay, a max NumPy. Can I not just pass in? It's a bit weird. I need to pass in the actual array itself. So let's see if I can do something like image np dot. Oh, max. Oh yeah, okay. So let's see if this works. Obviously, I need to give it. Let's try remove this extra print statement. I don't know why. Okay, max equal to built-in method max of. What the heck? Oh, because I need to add the open. I mean, it's a function, right? So I need to have run brackets. So 229 is the max. Okay, I thought we didn't have such a big number, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't change our algorithm. So I need to find the max and the min. Okay, so max pixel intensity, max pix equal to, yeah, and then min pix is the lowest pixel. Easy, right? So I have a max pix, a min pix, and then I decrement the two of them together. So min pix is going to be my lower boundary, so height equal to 0. So height equal to 0 if min pix. For min pix, I'm just adding some notation. This doesn't compile, by the way. And then height equal to our max height. So it depends on our max height. So my max height, I can define it here. Max height or max depth, I don't know what's the right word, but actually I can define a mean height as well, because quite often you'll find that you want to have some thickness in your lithophane. No, but I don't think this one, it doesn't make sense. For now, the mean height for now is going to be 0, but it's the same anyway, the same concept. I'm going to say 10, yeah? Though we can vary it if it's too much. If I go into Paint again, you see we're only doing one surface right now. There is no layer below it. So this is, in a way, it could be, this is going to be our mean height. So we already have a mean height, right? Because when we place the surface underneath it, we're going to have a distance. So I don't need to set, yeah, so my mean height for my surface is always going to be 0. So that's the smallest z I can have. Okay? And we can see here max height. So just should be, I don't know, I'm just doing so many print statements I'm getting lost. Okay. So these are our constants, and these are the things we derive. Okay, so if I go back to my height here, pixel intensity equal to this. So I need to find my height, my z. So z is going to be equal to height to pixel intensity times, so pixel intensity times max height, then divided by 229. Yeah, max height is my z, it's the higher bound, like 10, for example. And 229 is max pixel. Let me just go back to this. Max pix. I'm ignoring min pix because it's always going to be 0. Right, so pixel intensity. So what's the complaining here? Max height is not defined. Max height. Okay, I just used for some reason I used underscore. Let's just make it work for now. I'll worry about consistency. Okay, seems like it's compiled. Now I have a surface. Let's see how good it looks like. I like this one actually. This looks nice and cool. It looks like almost like a cathedral. Oh, this is nice. So many hours waiting for this moment. It looks a very strange lithophane. And it's a very low resolution. Yeah, but you can see this is much better than before. And to be honest, right now it's in the resolution is so low that I don't know what this looks like. Maybe the heights are a little bit over exaggerated, but let's go. I'm going to have a quick look at the image itself, and you see there's this blocks. It looks odd, right? It didn't really convert very well to grayscale. Maybe this wasn't the best image I could have found, but you can see the silos, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then a monitor somewhere here. Let's change this a little bit. So add some extra parameters. And I'm going to make the higher resolution again. So now that I have some code that kind of works, I'm going to leave, so the height is like currently under 10, maybe this is too less. Let's leave it like that and just try, see what we get. So 500 times 500. So hopefully this is going to be a bit more clear in what we're dealing with. I'm not sure if this looks very, but we do have the right, you can see here in the dimensions, the max height is correct, 10. But maybe this is too, how do I say, it's a little bit too much height there. But I'm going to make this resolution a little bit lower, see if we get a little bit more. So instead of 500, I'm going to make it 1,000. Still not having any issues with it. So it's going to get bigger and bigger, the mesh. The fact it's not getting bigger is a little bit odd, to be honest. Okay, let me just do, I'm just doing some sanity checks. 500. Right, so something is not right. What did I make a mistake on? Because I was expecting this max size to increase. Let's add it and see what happens. But it looks the same size, so I'm not 100% sure. I must have fixed the value somewhere. Oh, I need to load this image again. It's getting... Okay. I'm going to, because I think I know what's going on. So I'm going to put 500 again. So every time I'm working on the same image object and I'm basically resizing to the same thing. Yeah, this was the problem. So now it takes a bit longer, as I would expect, and I can download another version of. So this one will take a bit longer to download. 18 megabytes should be detailed enough. Import STL. Okay, wow. Okay, so Lithopaint, this is it. This is the moment we've been waiting. Now you can really tell. This is my window, it's my computer. So this is a Lithopaint. The dimensions I gave it was max 500 times 500, and it ended up with 499, 374. The reason why it's 499 is because I use 500 is like the number of rows I create. Sorry, it's 500. So the number of columns I create, so it's good from 0 to 499, yeah? So when it actually shows you here the dimension, that's what's giving you, X is the max, so 0 to 499. If I wanted to create something with 500 exactly, I would give it +1, right? This is it, Lithopaint. The only thing it's missing is a mesh underneath it, so we can have like, you know, right now it's just a surface, but this is good enough for now. I'm quite happy where we left off, where we finish. And if I wanted to complete this, I would add a surface on top, like a square, a rectangular surface, and I would connect it to this mesh. Make sure you would have to you would have to close off any gaps, and then you would be able to 3D print this. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. All right, thank you so much for joining me in this journey to create a Lithopaint with a 3D object using Python, NumPy, Pill, and what else did we use? We used the NumPy STL library, and I think we got here at the end. And I'm going to make this notebook available on GitHub. You'll be able to try it yourself. And if you follow the videos that I've done up to here, you know how this was built. so you will have an understanding of the code, how it's currently coded, right? And later on, you can improve it. I'm pretty sure you can improve it, right? Because I don't deal with 3D modeling every day, so some of the stuff I've been doing here is probably going to be pretty dumb compared to what you could do if you just do a little bit more reading on graphics and 3D modeling. But I'm still quite happy about the end result. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to watch more videos like this, please click subscribe, and don't forget to smash the like button. And have a great day. Happy coding. Bye bye.